We have a number of experiments going on here in the garden. This is one of 3 tomato plants. As you can see, it's growing very nicely. The positioning is sunlight, and the sprinkler probably reaches it, and I do water it periodically. This one is a little less flush. The leaves are not as rich. The water doesn't quite reach it, and the sunlight doesn't quite reach it as well. But still it's coming, and we can see our little cherries coming on here. And we actually have a fair number of flowers. I think this is a purple eggplant. The snails had gotten it all. This is like my tainted area, because I have tried to put basil in there, and that poor basil gets eaten by those snails every time. Here I have, this is I think it's lemon thyme or something like that. And I did put some, oh right, so it's coming back up. And I did put some stick some onions in there, but I don't think they're working that well. Some, you cut off the end of the onion and see what happens. Okay. Now outside here we've got lavender. Now this pot I think does not have a hole in the bottom, so when I fill it up, see it gets all soggy. Hopefully that's not gonna taint it. This, I tried putting the basil here again, and I tried to prevent the snails from coming by doing a couple of things. One is covering it with lint from the lint trap, which I heard was really not very conducive to snails, but they got at it anyway. And then I had put these things over it to try to, make it hard for the snails to go over it, but they just went under, and they were gathering under it. This is mint, which is really yummy smelling. And I have a little rosemary here. Hi, how are you? Good. Yeah, it's really yummy. And in here there was cilantro. And here we have another tomato. So this tomato is doing really well. Look at it. This one was the same size as that one over there. And look at the fruit, how rich and ripe it is, and how healthy the leaves look, and how many fruit there are, even though it's in a tub. Great. So now we're trying to solve that problem of the basil, because I love basil, but every time I get it, those darn snails will eat it. And so someone said get black snails, but I haven't done that, and I've thought of something else, so I'll try that. This is my something else. So the idea is that I'm going to fill it up with peat and a little bit of dirt and hang it from one of those hooks over there. And so theoretically, the snail has got to crawl up that post and then down that train in order to get to the basil and the cilantro. And in this spot right here, it'll get, I looked it up, it said the cilantro needs, I think it's 3 hours of full sun, 3 to 6 hours of part shade. So this is perfect. And then this one says it needs full sun 6 hours, which I kind of hesitate on that, because I don't know, basil seems very delicate to me. So that's what I'm going to do, and we're going to see if that works. There it is. So I don't know if it's going to work, but I think the snails will have a harder time finding it. So good luck, basil. Good luck, cilantro. And then maybe I'll be able to put one of the cilantro things over there again, because that actually worked out pretty well. I had a lot of cilantro, but let's see how this works. It's good, and I don't think the snails like the cilantro, so I might be able to put some in there.